Day 6 of just getting healthy shit done. So, you know, obviously it's the usual sauna and cold pool. Yeah, we're in the sauna, it's warming up. We're cold as hell though. 8:13. Alright, yo, so I fell asleep. Don't know how, but I was tired as hell. Because we were up last night. And then we woke up at like 7:50. And we just lied here and fell asleep. So we're hitting a full reset. It's 9:43 now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, yo, so yeah, we're still on schedule, but we fell asleep, so. Alright, yo, so I can't lie. I did not like that pool at all. Now look, I'm a lifeguard, right? And from what I can see, I do not think they clean the pools. Alright. So we're gonna have to take a shower. Not like a shower. New video ideas coming out, and we'll see you at the beach. Hello. Hello there. How you doing? Yeah.
Someone told me long ago.
Yo, so today we're just gonna chill out. It's our last day, so we might interview some people actually. We got like a microphone thing set up. So yeah, we'll see. For now, we'll just chill out. So yeah, you know, might introduce some people later. But yeah, for now we'll chill out. So look, over these past 5 days, what have I accomplished? Well, it's all about work ethic at this point. How much am I willing to learn? All the information is out there for me to you know, attain and retain, but it's a matter of getting it and how quickly I can do that. So I've learned that saunas are good for you, and I've also learned that I can do quite a few push-ups and sit-ups. You know, some limitations. I feel like I could have done more, but it was a matter of time sometimes, or, you know, couldn't be bothered. No. You know, you never know. Could be anything. Could be I'm being a bitch. Never know. Hold up. Yeah. Could be I'm being a bitch, could be whatever. So, what does this mean for you? Well, okay, now look. Most people, what they do is they rent out a Lamborghini. It's about like $1,000 a day. They rent out like a mansion, and then they create videos stating that they made this much amount of dollars on drop shipping, and then they create false statistics, and they sell a course or, you know, a product of some sort, and they build money out of nothing, and then you realize it's a scam, and that's where the next step comes in, right? I forgot the next step. But yeah, it's all just, yeah. So building a brand, right, is not selling a product straight away. It's building the idea of your brand before you can actually, because you need to know what you're about. For me, I didn't even know what I was doing, right? I got an idea and I was like, all right, let's turn this into reality. So then I started preaching, and then I started taking my own advice eventually. And then now it's turned into this. And it was just a matter of wanting, just being hungry for it, you know what I mean? Like, I could have sat there, and I did find myself doing that towards the start. I was just like procrastinating. I wasn't really doing much. And then as I dove into what I could be doing, like my website and courses and that, then I did more research and I became more curious. And I ended up finding out, you know what I mean? And that hasn't paid off because I'm not faking anything. And people just don't see, it's probably my marketing at the end of the day, but people don't see what the idea of it is yet that I'm trying to do. So, you know, I kind of failed, but that's all right, because at the end of the day, I'm out here and we're on the web, on Instagram, you feel me? We're out here, so can't like be angry, because I can further develop and get that information and apply it, you know what I mean? So yeah. We might be diving into interviews now. Yeah, make it funny. I'll try to make it funny in that. Still be like motivational stuff. Be like, you know, like being able to talk to people, being able to just walk up to people like, yo, you know, just start a conversation. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be like, yo, I'll just do it, trust me. And then yeah. So that's kind of the idea. Let me know if you're watching this, what you think about that. But I feel like it could be alright. And then, yeah, it kind of works through my course as well, because I'll be promoting, like, you know, like good habits. Yeah, it's in my YouTube channel, but it's like good habits and just become your mindset, mentality, and motivation, the 3 M's. Just increasing on those to, you know, because I feel like I'm kind of all over the place, but it's like enslavement. I see over the Instagrams, and it's like just a dark hole of scrolling. You know what I mean? So yeah, to break out of that, to break that cycle, you have to actually replace it with something equally like dopamine, you know, sense. So that could mean like saunas, for example, what I've been doing. That's good. Not only does it drain the toxins from your body, but it, you know, it keeps you sweating, keeps you, you know, warm. Blood's probably pumping. You know, running on the beach, especially with sunsets like this, just boost your mindset. You'll be mentally in a good place. Cold pools, like just freezing kind of temperatures, like the beach, the ocean is cold. You know what I mean?
it relaxes the muscles, whatever it does. So yeah, and it's just like replacing, that's all it is, just replacing your time with better things that will actually help you in your life. Now, I feel like it's a misconception of the value of your time is what the problem is, because you could value, right, and this is real shit, like you could value going out with your mates like every week, going to a concert every now and then. You could value, just normalized fun, stuff. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be a memory, and it's gonna essentially just contribute to nothing. I mean, like, you can look back on it, but you want to be looking back on it from a better perspective than you were. Because realistically, if I went to the gym for every day until I'm 70 years old, I would be considered like, that's a good habit to have. That's healthy. But if you went out partying with your mates, if you went out concerts all the time, constantly going to the city, spending your money on tickets, spending your money on shoes, and you do that till 70, I mean, is that kind of loser kind of territory? I'm not taking a hit at anyone that might take offense to it, but like, facts, right? If you're spending your money on essentially nothing, then you're gonna expect essentially nothing in return. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a hard concept to grasp because it's a hard reality to wake up to. But once you understand that, like your best friends, like, they probably don't care about you, right? They wouldn't like do much for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if you're out with them and you get into a fight, yeah, they'll probably fight with you, but like, at the end of the day, you're gonna split up. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go to work, you're gonna have to go to work. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just a cycle. You gotta break out the cycle. And how you do that is you create different activities that will actually benefit your future, right? So like things like, like the sauna, like running, detoxifying yourself. You know what I mean? And look, you have no responsibilities. If you're living with your parents, that's fine. Because that means that you have less responsibilities, you have more disposable money, not to go to parties and stuff, but to invest into possible thoughts that could create or generate money. And that's the taking risk side of it, because you have to take a risk. It was taking a risk maybe 4 years ago for job shipping, but now it's like, oh yeah, it's saturated. I could argue it's not saturated. There's a chance I could start up a job ship and make money from it, right? Because there's always a demand for a new product, there's always a demand for something that if you sell right, if you market right, and it could be through scams or whatever, but if you market a general product right, then people want to buy it, okay? And that's kind of the cycle, so it's like a dilemma, you feel me? But you just want to be on top of it. You don't want to be on the bad end of it, you want to be on the high end of it. So yeah, it's not bad what people are doing, like faking the sales. It is bad, but it's like, that would, if you were on that shit, that would have been you know what I mean? So you got to make that call and do that, you know what I mean? You got to step out of your comfort zone and you got to challenge yourself to do that. You feel me? Yeah. Alright. Now, we might go interviewing people. So I gotta use my dad's phone. I got like a microphone, and then yeah. Alright. Good chat. Alright. I'll see you on the other end. Okay, so we're using the microphone, and we'll try to get some interviews, eh? Oh, wrong side. Try to get some interviews, eh?